Welcome to the Cook Center in Belfast Arena for this night's volleyball match, our homecoming volleyball match between the Pioneers and the Park Pirates. We'll be starting here with the lineups and a Hall of Fame introduction momentarily.
Good evening, volleyball fans. Welcome to the American National University, the Cook Center, Belfast Arena, and the Park Court. The MNU Pioneers welcome our guests from Parkville, Missouri, the Park Pirates of Park University, for our Heart of America Conference volleyball match. Fans, please direct your attention to center court. Middle blocker Taylor Cowan Grubb earned 4 first-team All-Conference selections in her Hall of Fame career. She was named Conference Freshman of the Year and 2-time NAIA Honorable Mention All-America. She led 3 teams to nationals and 2 teams to conference championships. She holds the MNU career blocks, kills, and hitting percentage at .338. And was inducted to the MNU Athletics Hall of Fame earlier today. Taylor Cowan Grubb. We begin tonight's match with prayer led by MNU student Jagger Robinson. Please stand for prayer and remain standing for our national anthem. Gentlemen, please remove your hats or render a salute if you are a veteran of military service as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Bow your heads with me. God, I thank you for this group. I thank you for this facility and everything you brought here and every person here. God, I pray you keep everybody safe and let MNU come out with a dub. Amen.
Let's meet the starters for tonight's match. First, for the Park University Pirates, a 5'9" junior outside hitter from Bogota, Colombia, number 3, Daniela Gomez. A 5'8" senior libero from Rome, Italy, number 9, Lorena Bernino. A 5'7" junior setter from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, number 11, Julia Alvarez. A 5'8" senior outside hitter from Kansas City, Missouri, number 15, Allie Anderson. A 5'10" sophomore opposite from Belton, Missouri, number 17, Avery Caskey. A 6'1" senior middle blocker from Kansas City, Missouri, number 19, Omra Kovacs. And a 5'9" senior opposite from Tijuana, Mexico, number 21, Isabella Sarati. The Pirates are coached by Michael Telemontes in his 14th season. He's assisted by senior setter from Greenwood, Kansas, number 9, Katrina Davis. A 5'11" sophomore, middle blocker from Marion, Kansas, number 11, Mia Olsen. And the 6-foot sophomore, middle blocker from Prupov, Slovakia, number 13, Pavlina Velkova. The Tigers are coached by Molly Karagiora in their 6th season. She's assisted by Jeff Scott and Nate Bohemian Heidegar, and their manager is Luke Booker. It's time for volleyball.
Thank you guys for joining us for today's game. My name is Noah Frankie, and we will be going live here in just a couple minutes to start. We're going to go over just a couple of the team stuff. The Park Pirates, or the MNU Pioneers, coming at 12 and 11, 3 and 2 at home, 7 and 6 on the road. Have a great year so far. Have a couple good wins, and they have put each other so far. I'm going to pull up that game just to give you kind of the rundown of what happened there. In their first matchup, it was a 3-1 win at Park, September 27th. And they come back here. Park no longer ranked, was then. And we are live here now. Starters for the Pioneers, Avery Lowe, Mia Olsen, Avery Reichard, Katrina Davis, Pav Pelkova, and Isabel Munari. Student section's highlight is homecoming weekend. Tomorrow's homecoming football game is at 2 p.m. at ODAC. If you were interested in going, it could be a sold-out crowd. They'll be playing Missouri Valley as they look to continue their success in their undefeated season. Park Pirates are 14 and 8. 0 and 4 on the road. They have not won a road game so far this year, coming off a loss to Columbia College on the road. And they have a long road streak here, so they're going to have to rattle off a couple. Mid-America, obviously, here tonight. Tomorrow, they played Benedictine. Tuesday, the 22nd, they played Baker. So they have a couple tough matchups here. Katrina Davis going to start for serving for us. She has 29 serve aces this year. She will look to continue that success in the start. And our match is underway. Davis gets it over. Tough scramble. Reichard, Davis, back to Reichard. Big swing. Park recovers. Gets it over themselves. Kind of on a free ball here. Katrina Davis back to Reichard. Tips over. That's going to find the hands of Park Pirates. Free ball again. Olsen pushes it over. I'm going to say in the net. This will be points Pioneers. They're going to take the first point tonight.
MNU.
Looking at the Park Pirates starters, number 11, Julia Alvarez. Number 9, Renee Vernado, who just hit that one there. Alvarez to Cerati, a big block by Reichard. Cerati goes for the swing, but Reichard gets the big block. She's going to make it 2-0 for the Pioneers. The rest of the starting lineup, Daniela Gomez for the Park Pirates. And I cannot read the number, unfortunately, for the last one. Katrina Davis serves again. Verdano comes off of her and goes out of bounds. That's another ace. That'll be 30 on the year for Katrina Davis. Amra Kovac also in the game for the Pirates. Davis to Verdano. Alvarez to Gomez. Blocks. Double block assist to both Mia Olsen and to Avery Lowe. 4-0 Pioneers. They come up to a hot start. Like I said, they did beat them in their first match just about a month ago. Looking to continue their success as they have a tough matchup coming in. They got to win this one. Davis again. Gomez gets a hit. Alvarez. Gomez again. No good. Reichard gets the bump. Katrina with the set. Olsen with the spike. Recovered. Dug out by the Park Pirates. Free ball. Davis. So Olo, big swing out. First point for the Pirates tonight.
Point, Park.
4-1 is your score
Gordino, serving.
in this tight matchup. Verdano with the serve, low with the spike. Back to Verdano, gets it over. Alvarez. Girardi, no good. Olsen with the big swing, that goes in. Mia Olsen gets her first of the night. Huge kill. Wilson Riker going back to serve for the Pioneers now. 15 aces on the year. 23 serve errors. That one almost there, but ends up turning into an ace. 6-1 Pioneers. They're off to a hot start. Crowd getting into it already. Waiting just 1 second on a tied shoe. Emily Mathis did check into the game for the Pioneers. They're gonna call it good here. Riker with her second serve. Into the net, another serve error. Just like that is back to the Pirates. 6-2 your score. Substitution for the Pirates, number 22, Angel Rodriguez, and number 18, Mafalada Braz. Rodriguez is going to serve for the Pirates. Junior setter from San Antonio, Texas. Davis to Munari, huge swing. That's going to fall in for the Pioneers. Couple ricochets, gets Verdano in the face. But either way, the point goes to the Pioneers, and Emily Mathis is going to serve in the back line. Mathis gets it over to Gomez. Gomez sucks it out. Big swing by Kovac. That's out. Amra Kovac makes it 8-2 with her missed spike. 8-2 Pioneers. Molly have to be happy with this start. Emily Mathis serves. Great hit. Big swing by Caskey. And that's going to be a point. Kill for the Caskey. She's going to make it 8-3. And now Daniela Gomez, junior outside hitter from Columbia, will serve. Previously from Hill College. Transfer portal is big now with all the quick movement that you can have. Student section filling up here for the Pioneers as they hoped. Davis, Belkova. Dug out by Gomez. Big swing by Pim. That one's going to go in. Maria Pim with a kill, 5'10", outside hitter junior from Brazil. That one is out. Gomez hits it just a little too far. Maybe that is more than a little bit too far. Substitution number 20 for the Pioneers. Nayeli Rodriguez going to come back. Rodriguez goes straight to the back line and will be serving for the Pioneers. Point Pirates.
Pioneers are in the net.
And they called in the net.
Park.
Substitution number 25, Patricia Carrillo Uday, senior, left out of Spain. She will serve for the Pioneers. Or for the Pirates, I apologize. Riker with the dig. Pelkova with the big swing. Out. Close call. But that one's going to go to the Pirates. Took a second there on the line judge. Wasn't really sure. Back and forth. Really close call. Those are hard to see. But it was out. We checked the replay. It was out. That's a tough call. Tough play. Big spike by number 18, Bras. Gonna get the kill there for the Pirates, 9-7. Pirates get the point. And Creo Day comes back to serve again. Reichert, Davis, Minari, big swing, another out call. Just a little too long here, and this game is back to close again after Pioneers taking a big lead. Scored 9-8. Pioneers. First set here in the Cook Center, Belfam Arena. Davis, Pelkova, big hit, no good. Gomez gets it over. Back to Winari, big swing, that one's gonna fall for the Pioneers. 10-8 is your score. Winari gets rewarded with the serve here now. Hoping to go on a big run. Verdano comes back in. And we replay that shot. It's a great swing by Winari. Great swing, made a lot of great contact. As she serves here, gets it over, almost an ace. Just a slight tip by Bras. Riker with big swing. Zoblock comes, tips it, falls to the ground. 11-8 is your score. Big swing by Reichert. It's exactly what you want to see out of this front line right now. You will take the little, mishaps on it hitting along, because they're just hitting it so well right now. Park coach is going to talk to the ref here. Not really sure what's being said, but they're going to continue play now. Good crowd here in the Cook Center. Winari gets it over. Braz, no good. Pelkova herself. That's another kill for Pelkova, her first of the night, making your score 12-8. Pioneers. Kovac went up for the block, men did not end up making any contact. Maria Pim comes back into the game. That makes your front line Kovac, Pim, and Rodriguez. Munari serving one more time. Big swing by Pim. Mathis gets it. Davis to Reichert. That one's dug out. Park gets back it over. Gonna get a good set here. Reichert back to her. Oh, they call out. That is a tough call. 3 calls already on that back line. All of them going the Pirates' way. 12-9. Looking at the review right now, it was out. Line judge has been spot on. Just really tough to make that call in an opposing place. But that's what refs do. They got to go battle through adversity and make the right call. Davis sets it over to Pelkova. Big swing. That's another kill for Pelkova. 2 in a row for her. She's going to get a sub here. Janae Rossetti is going to come in and serve. And Mathis and Olsen switch out. Rossetti usually comes in, serves, and comes back out. It's what they call their expert server. Looking to get a couple points here for the Pioneers at his 13-9, your score. Big swing, out. Rhea Pam went for the corner. Was open, but couldn't hit it. Rossetti sticks it over. Alvarez all the way down to Cerati. That one's going to fall in for the Pirates.
Point Pirates.
Pioneers are what you call a triple serve, triangle serve.
Serving.
Rossetti comes out, Pelkova comes in, and then they switch to Libero, Emily Mathis in for Pelkova, so it ends up with Emily Mathis in the game. They're going to check here. They're at this table. Maybe just checking what happened, making sure they got it right. Score is 14-10 here. Big student section, gotta love it. No timeouts used by either team. But still a lot of time left. And with how close this has been, most likely those will come down to the wire, those timeouts. Student section, just great heckles right now. We're going to go to a little music break here. They're going to huddle up. We'll be back after this pause here. All right, we are back. Seems they got this resolved. Not really sure what the conversation was, but back for the Pirates. There's number 15, Allie Anderson. She gets it over. Muzanari gets the dig. Olsen with a big swing. Big power from Olsen, gets the kill. Almost knocks over Alvarez for the Pirates.
Davis serving.
That's kind of power she has. Avery Lowe back in the game for the Pioneers. And this front line right here, when you count these three, is absolutely dangerous from all sides. Davis back to serve again. Back to the rotation. Gomez to Alvarez. Serrati, no good. Goes out. Pioneers, another point, 16-10 is your score as they continue their success here at the front line. Gomez again gets it. Alvarez to Gomez, and it's going to go out off the block. It's going to go point Pirates.
Godinho serving.
Daniel is serving. That one's out. A little confused in the back row whether they're going to touch or not. They decided to leave it, and it was a good call. Now Reichert is going to serve again for the Pioneers. Gets it over. Gomez to Alvarez. All the way over to the side. Serrati gets a big swing. That one goes out. Goes straight down the line. Does not get to the land inside. 18-11 your score. Just 7 more points for the Pioneers to take set 1. That one is out for Reichert. 2 serve errors for her tonight, but she's done everything else. You cannot complain. Number 22 back in the game for the Pirates, Rodriguez, and number 18, Bras, back in the game. Rodriguez going to go straight to the back line. She's going to serve. Davis to Olsen. That's a kill. Another one. She's got a few herself now. Subs out for Pelkova. She's been a big factor tonight. That front line's been very good for the Pioneers. They continue their success all the way around. A couple of them out, but you can't complain with what they've given you tonight. Big swing. That one falls in. Gomez gets the kill. Found him. Just right in the heart. of that Pioneers defense. Gomez back to serve after the kill. Goes Riker. Davis. Renari on the left side, tips it over, no good. Anderson tries herself, that one's dug out. Renari again. Verdano gets it. Anderson with a tip, no good. Davis to low, big swing. Good volley going on here. Back row attack from Gomez. That one's dug out by Riker. Renari, third time to try. And it falls for the Pioneers. They say third time to charm. She gets the kill. Push the Pioneers up by 7, 20-13. Sub for the Pioneers. Rodriguez going to come in for the low. Rodriguez, 26 serve aces on the year. 0.3 a game, which is second highest on the team. Killed by the Pirates. Riker goes for the ball, dives for it, tries to get the dig, but couldn't get it.
Point, Pirates.
Avery Caskey, number 17, Pirates, is counted for the kill. 20-14 is your score. Riker to Davis, sets to Monari. She swings, gets tipped at the line. Over to Rodriguez, that's no good. Big swing by Monari again. And Bras saves it. Anderson gets it. And Pioneer block goes all the way to the other side, out of bounds. And the Pirates are going to get the point. Pioneers looking for a big win after coming off the win from Missouri Valley this Tuesday. Would like to continue their success to make this a little streak. Mathis to Davis. Monari tips it over. That one's saved by the Pirates. Gomez with the backline attack. Dug out by Mathis. Pelkova tries to tip it over. They're going to say she touched the net. 20-15.
Point MNU.
Point MNU. My apologies. Pirates were in the net. The Pirates were in the net.
Right there.
Yeah, it's a close call. Good replay.
Timeout, Park.
Timeout, Park University. We will be interviewing Taylor Cohen Grubbs in between the first and second set, our newest Hall of Fame player for the volleyball team. But we will be back after this ad. Back here, score is 21-15 after that timeout. Runari back to serve. Runari been a great freshman addition for Coach Molly. Not complain with what she's given you. We'll be very proud. Mathis with the dig. Davis with the set over to Reichert. Big swing. That block goes out. It's going to be points for the Pioneers. 22-15, 3 points left. The crowd is getting into it now. A couple signs from the student section. Try to lead them at the break, but I have no idea what they say.
I have no idea
Big swing by number 19, Amra Kovac. He's going to give her the kill. Substitutions for the Park Pirates. Isabella Harati back in the game. And number 11, Julia Alvarez. Back for the Pirates. There's 3 more points for the Pioneers to take this set. Davis to Reichard. Gets blocked, goes straight back down into the Pioneers' side. It's going to stay in. It's going to be a point for the Pirates.
Point, Park.
Reichard with a short serve. She gets it. Pelkova swings, hits the net. Davis to Reichard. Big swing, that one's in. 23-17, you just score. Reichard with another kill. That serve, though, a little wonky almost. Just super soft right in that corner. And Reichard able to make a play out of it. You got to tell her teammates here. Look at that replay, man. That was a great play. Super hard hit. Great contact right in the middle of the defense. Rossetti back to serve. Verdano gets it over Serrati. She gets it over, but nothing successful. Olsen swings herself. No good. Verdano, Serrati. Double block. That one goes out of bounds. Point Pirates, 23-18. Substitutions. Again, the triple triangle. Subs here. Emily Mathis ends up in the game after Pelkova goes in for Rossetti. Big hit by Rodriguez. Reichard with a big swing. That one goes out. Several of those to start the set, and now it looks like coming back for the Pioneers. 23-19. Anderson serving still. Mathis, Olsen with the big swing. They call it out. Oh, that one hurts again. That's the 5th swing that the Pioneers have had that's gone out, and it's been close. We'll look at that replay here in a second, but man, talk about the difference of just a couple of inches there, and you got a different ball game. It would have been over by now. So it's one time out for the Pioneers, one for the, it was out in the review. We'll be back after commercial. Back in the game here, Anderson is going to serve for the Pirates. 23-20, a tight game. These points are crucial. Runari gets to Davis, to Olsen, big swing. That one's dug out. Verdano gets it back to Anderson. Anderson's going to give it a free ball. Davis over to Olsen again. That one falls, a kill for Olsen. Makes it 24-20 game point. Avery Lowe is going to check in for Rodriguez as Davis goes back for the final point, hopefully, for the Pioneers. Davis, one of our most successful hitters, and Park's going to take a timeout to talk it over. Don't want to give up this first set. We're going to go to ad break right now.
Welcome to the Heart of America Athletic Conference, where innovation meets tradition. Here, growth is not just measured in victories, but in the development of character and sportsmanship. Our student athletes compete at a championship level, pushing their limits every day. The Heart is committed to an uncommon student athlete experience that features some of the premier athletic programs in the NAIA. Our commitment to excellence goes beyond athletics, establishing a community of support and mentorship. But what truly sets us apart is the heart with which we play. Join us and experience the passion, the drive, and the spirit of champions. That passion and commitment extends off the playing field and into graduation. The Heart of America Athletic Conference. Champions in competition, leaders in life.
24-20. Set point. Katrina Davis back to serve. Multiple honors for her in her years in the Pioneers. One of the better players we've had in a long time. Alvarez to Gomez. Big swing. Nothing coming from it. Verdano gets it over to Cerati and gets the point for the Pirates. Big explosion. 24-21. Substitution for the Pirates, sorry. Avery Caskey, sophomore from Belton, Missouri. Verdano comes in with a big hit. Alvarez with a good serve, but they're going to get a free ball to the Pioneers for game point. Rollo with the big swing. Tips, that goes in. Pioneers are going to win your first set, 25-21. They will flip side. We'll be back after the break to talk to Kayla Grubbs on her Hall of Fame entry. We'll see you then. Hello, everybody. We are back with Taylor Grubbs. Congratulations on your Hall of Fame entry.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. You had a very special career here. MNU's all-time leader in blocks and kills. What was it like playing on this court with the energy and all that stuff? Like, how did that help you?
It was amazing. I had a great set of teammates my entire 4 years. Played with great players and great coaches. It was awesome.
So, fourth-time all-first conference. Talk about the success that you've had for year throughout. Freshman, sophomore, junior. Like, you had it every year. How much does that help coming out of high school? Like, how much was that coming from here and in the off season beforehand?
I played club and played high school. I played a lot of volleyball before coming to college, but then just was introduced at the college level. Had great coaches that trained me. Had great teammates who picked me up, and then just the energy that we all brought made us a great team.
Yeah, absolutely. So many accolades for you throughout your time, and to join some of the greats in those Hall of Fame lists for volleyball. It's absolutely a huge accomplishment for sure.
Thank you.
Pirates could start off with a swing here. Big swing by Cerati. She's going to get the point for the Pirates. Look at your stats here. Looks like you had 2,766 total attack attempts. and the highest percentage in Pioneer history. What would you say contributed so much to that success?
Great teammates. I know I keep saying it over and over again, but volleyball is a team sport. So
Yeah.
you cannot do anything individually. You require your teammates to build you up. We had great passers, great setters. They were able to feed me the ball, and that's how I was able to get those stats.
Absolutely. Math. Ooh, to Davis with the tip. Doesn't go over. Alvarez gets it over. It's free ball for the Pioneers. Riker with just a tip over. Doesn't go over. Not really sure what's happening for the Pirates, but it ends up going their way anyways. 2-0 Pirates coming into this set. Obviously, they're looking for a big comeback in this second set. They did not want to fall down 1-0 in the Cook Center and have to come and go behind that student section afterwards. Davis gets it over to Olson. Big swing, but no good. Anderson, also no good dig. Riker gets a big swing in the middle. That's going to cause a kill. It's going to fall. It's going to touch the ground. They try to get a pancake there for Anderson, but no good. Avery Lowe checks back into the game. You were here from 2014 to 2017.
Correct.
There was some of the biggest years for the Pioneer volleyball. I mean, they made a lot of nationals, won a lot of conference championships. Talk about those teams and those experiences you had.
Yes, we had a great run throughout my entire 4 years, but we had 2 national runs, which brings back great memories, great teams, great teammates, played at the highest level. It was a great time.
Of course. 3-1 is your score. The Pirates going back to serve Verdano. The libero gets it over Riker. From Mathis. Avery Lowe with a big swing. No, it goes back into the net. Lowe gets it over, free ball for the Pirates. Big swing by Cerati. That's going to go down as a kill. 4-1 is your score. Pirates get off to a hot start. Pioneers got to pick something up here quick. Talk a little bit about the formations of volleyball. A lot of people kind of just think, there's 3 lines, but it's really more than that, right? There's a lot of stuff that goes on.
There is a lot of stuff that goes on. There's 6 rotations that we play. We have different defenses, different offenses. Every player has a different role on the team. So it's a pretty intricate system, actually, more than what most people see,
Yeah.
just by watching.
Riker back to serve. Alvarez, big block by Olsen. That's going to go down for the Pioneers. 4-3 your score. And these starting formations kind of give you a key indication, right, of where they're going to be on the other side if you're seeing it. Does that play a factor when you're on defense if you're seeing how they're setting up?
You can kind of change how you line up depending on what the other team's doing, or on the offense side, because I was a middle hitter, we would change on where I would hit based on where their blockers were,
Yeah.
Who he would serve to, all those things.
Okay, interesting. Riker again with the serve. Alvarez gets it over to Cerati. Dug out by Riker. Unari, big swing, no good. Verdano with a dig. Gomez gets it in between the 2 blockers for the Pioneers. That's going to fall. Substitutions for the Pirates. Number 22, Angelica Rodriguez, and number 18, Isabella that is Mafalda Braz, sorry. Rodriguez going back to serve, though, for the Pirates. Just a tip of the ball there. Maybe going for a soft hit, I'm not really sure. Sub for the Pioneers, Pelkova comes in. So you had Coach Smalley, correct, for your years, or did you have a different coach?
She was a grad assistant
Okay.
During my freshman and sophomore year here, so I got to know her very well.
Yes. Well, has it changed a whole lot from what you've seen today, her coaching
She's
style?
just as passionate about the game as she is now. I love seeing her in this role.
And she does a great job coaching these girls.
Absolutely.
They have some big names. Katrina Davis, one of them, who's been here all 4 years, well, be her full years. Big honorable mentions. How much does having a great setter like Davis affect your position as middle blocker and front line?
Oh, it absolutely affects the middle blocker or any of our hitters. They're the quarterback of our team, right? They run the offense. So in order for us to hit, we have to have a setter who can give us the ball.
Confused on the call here. Refs both talking about it. It looks like they're going to give it to the Pirates. That's what it looked like they're already set up for, but maybe there was a little confusion from the top ref. Some super hard calls already by the line judges and refs, and they've been correct off our replays, but can't be easy coming into an opposing environment having to make those calls. Minari tips it over. She's going to get the point there for the Pioneers. The Pirates just couldn't collect themselves. The ball just a little bit too close to the net probably for the Pirates. Anderson comes back in, and Rodriguez comes back in for the Pioneers. She's going to go back to the serve line to serve. Point for the Pioneers, or point for the Pirates there. 6-8 is your score in the second set. If you missed the first set, it was back and forth. Self-inflicted wounds for the Pioneers. 7 points coming off of either serve errors or long kills. But they end up pulling it out 25-21. Now 8-6 here for the Pirates as they look to bounce back and tie this set up. Now the jerseys have changed a little bit, right?
Yes.
You guys wore, what color was your main jersey?
We had a gray one that was main one year. We had a navy one. I think we also had a red one my senior year as well.
Did they change the court at all since then?
No.
Okay, that's been stayed the same. I know back when they had the inside of the three-point line was like a darker color. And I'm not sure when that happened, but I remember seeing pictures.
I think it was the same now as it was
Okay,
when I played.
interesting. Obviously, they added the Rocky Lamar court, or was that there when you were there?
It was there when I was there.
Okay. Minari barely gets it over. Trouble for the Pirates. Could have gone either way, but it's going to go for the Pioneers, thankfully. Your score is 7-9. Lots of subs for the Pirates. Sue Sexton getting into it. They are right behind that Pirate team, which usually causes some trouble for their teams. Communication in timeouts or in general subbing and heckling and all. Renare gets it over. That one's no good for Sperati. She's going to try again, though. Also no good. Davis gives it to Pelkova. That one does not fall. Gomez from the back line. No. Great volley here. Riker, big swing. That one doesn't fall, though, either. Finally, it's out. Braz just hits it a little too long. 8-9 is your score. You had one game at Baker your senior year with 19 kills. Do you remember that game?
I very specifically remember that game. It was a fabulous game. My setter just fed me ball after ball. It was amazing.
Ended up pulling out with the win there, but 19 kills is no joke. 58% on that game. It has to feel, especially going against Baker, it has to feel good.
Yeah, for sure.
This rivalry is pretty big now, as it probably was back then, even then when you were playing. Park's been one of the better Pirate volleyball teams then.
Always. When I played, Park wasn't in our conference, but they were always a huge rival for us.
Yeah. Not too far down the road, just 30 minutes-ish.
They always made an appearance at Nationals where we saw them.
Pelkova with the kill. Makes it 9-10. Close game. Rossetti's going to come in to serve for Pelkova. Hasn't gotten one of her aces that we usually see from her. Hoping to get one here. When you're on the serve line, what are you really looking at to kind of tell you where you want to serve at? Is it a specific player, specific spot?
Kind of depends on how the other team is lined up. Generally, we like to scout and see the weaker passers on the other side, or we will take out the person who's closest to the setter to make the setter work. or think about that as they're running through the front of the net. But yeah, generally just scouting the passers and who's our weakest passer, that's what we're going to serve at.
That makes sense. The Pioneers have Avery Lowe, who was a setter last year, turned out to hitter. We see them playing kind of two-setter matchups. How does that change the lineup that they can have for the Pioneers if they have two potential setters in the game?
It kind of depends on how good their setters are. Running a 6-2 gives them more hitting options, but then they don't have a front row setter, so the likelihood of dumping is less.
Okay.
So it just kind of depends on their setters and their style.
Verdano with the big dig. They're trying to save it. Pirates not going to get to it, though.
Riker with the kill.
Riker's going to get credited with that kill.
Pioneers.
Alvarez
Davis.
struggling to get up over there for the Pirates. Hope she's okay. 12-10 is your score. Like mentioned earlier, they had 7 self-inflicted errors, 7 points off serving errors or missing long on attacks. How big does that play a factor to the game when you're just giving them free points almost?
Depends on how tight you're going to make the game. So it's never great to give away free errors, but sometimes it's because you're trying to be aggressive.
Yeah.
And being aggressive can account for those errors. So you don't want to have too many, but sometimes that's the cost of trying to be aggressive.
Yeah. 13-10 is your score. Verdano going back to serve.
Point Park.
Davis going to check with the ref on something. Not sure what that was either. Verdano back to serve. Verdano is a lefty from Rome, Italy. Interesting. Mia Olsen with a kill. Something we've seen recently for the Pioneers a lot is a very spread out diversity in where they're from. Is that something that you had on your teams?
Absolutely, yes. That's one thing that I loved about playing here is my teammates were from literally all over the world, which brought culture and diverse thinking and diverse way of playing. Taught me a lot, made great friendships, learned a lot about the world. It was awesome.
Cerati with the tip.
I think it's one thing MNU does very well in all of their sports, I believe. Very good amount of international students everywhere you go.
Yes.
Rodriguez serving.
Rodriguez for the Pirates, back to serve. Lowe gets the kill for the Pioneers. We haven't seen Davis come off the court yet, but we probably will, especially when Lowe's on the court. They can kind of give her a break. And back is Emily Mathis for the Pioneers to serve. She gets it over. Gomez. Rodriguez back to Gomez with the tip. Renari tries to save, doesn't get anything. Emily Mathis with a dive, but ends up being the Pirates' points anyways. 15-12 is your score. Another sub for the Pirates, number 20, Maria Pym.
Gomez serving.
And Gomez is going to serve again. You talked to us a little bit about that 2016 season. 28-9 was your overall record, 10-1 at home. Very impressive. What was that team like, and what was it like, going on that deep run?
Well, it was amazing. It's always fun to win, but we just had a very dynamic team. Aggressive mindset. We knew what we wanted. Went out there and got it done.
Yeah, and then that speaks to how hard it is to win at the Cook Center in whatever sports you're in. 10-1. There's not a lot of times you see volleyball, basketball, whatever it is that you see that our team lose here at home.
It says a lot to be at home and play. It brings a whole different environment and energy.
And what would you say the biggest difference from road and home games is, especially in volleyball?
Having your own fans. It's just something about being at home, having your own fans cheering you on. It just brings a whole positive energy that you don't get when you're on the road.
Graz with the kill. Point Pirates. 16-13 is your score for the Pirates.
What have you seen specifically in this game that the Pioneers, or at least in this set, that the Pioneers are kind of struggling with that it gives us Pirates the lead?
I just think the Pirates are coming out a little bit more aggressive this game. I think the Pioneers will get back to it here.
Nari with the big swing. She's going to get it in and kill. 14-16 your score, and she's going to go back to serve again. We're seeing the Pirates sub a lot more. Maybe is that a depth thing? Is that like a choice on who's serving, or what is that really for?
They could have changed their lineup to where they're putting in more players in different positions. So they could just be utilizing different players for different things based on what rotation they are in.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. We're going to go to an ad break here for this commercial. We'll be right back afterwards.
Welcome to the Heart of America Athletic Conference, where innovation meets tradition. Here, growth is not just measured in victories, but in the development of character and sportsmanship. Our student athletes compete at a championship level, pushing their limits every day. The Heart is committed to an uncommon student athlete experience that features some of the premier athletic programs in the NAIA. Our commitment to excellence goes beyond athletics, establishing a community of support and mentorship. But what truly sets us apart is the heart with which we play. Join us and experience the passion, the drive, and the spirit of champions. That passion and commitment extends off the playing field and into graduation. The Heart of America Athletic Conference. Champions in competition, leaders in life.
I came here. That was it. Renari back to serve. 14-16 your score after the timeout. Gets in the deep corner. Braz goes for the kill. Oh, lined up at the net. Renari with his good save. Mathis gives him a free ball. Anderson with the big swing. That's no good. Blocked by the Pioneers. Double block comes again. 2 blocks by the Pioneers. Why not 3? 3 blocks by the Pioneers, and they're going to get the point. Big point. The crowd erupts. That front line is absolutely dirty for the Pioneers, and they're continuing their success that they had in that first set, and that's what made them dangerous when they're on the attack, going for the kills, and then on the defensively, they're continuing their success on defense and the front line.
Absolutely.
Pirates just get it over. Pelkova to Davis. It's Pelkova again. Need to get it on this one. They do. Still free ball, though. Davis sets it over to Reichard. Swings. Digged out by Gomez. Anderson gets it over. Pelkova saves it. Back row attack from Renari. Davis to Mathis. To Reichard. Great volley going here, back and forth. Tips it over. Davis saves it. Mathis over to Reichard again. Doesn't get over the net. So we see the Pioneers come out of that time a little more aggressive. Is that probably something that you were probably mentioned by Coach Molly in the timeout?
Absolutely. That's one reason you can take a timeout is just kind of refocus the team, figure out your game plan, and then reset out there.
Alvarez serving.
Been a lot of mixed utilization this year on front row, back row, starting lineups in general. Still trying to figure out really what they're looking for, but have 12-11 record. What is that like as a player when you're constantly moving around, not necessarily in the same spot all the time? Does that help? Is that harder, or?
It kind of depends. Sometimes that can make it hard if you aren't able to be in the same position all the time. But I think as a dynamic player, you should be flexible and be able to play wherever you're put. And that's what makes you a great player. And sometimes it takes the coach an entire season to figure out what rotation is going to be the best rotation.
Yeah, a lot of new pieces here for the Pioneers. And that's probably a lot of the key pieces why we're seeing this much rotation. But Rossetti serves. Alvarez. It's Serrati, tips it over. They're going to count it now. Rodriguez went for the pancake, didn't get it. Mathis back in for the Pioneers, who scores 18-16. Anderson is going to serve. Allie Anderson, a senior from Kansas City, Missouri. Came from Highland Community College. Davis gets him to Olsen. Big swing does not go down. Serrati with a tip. Mathis saves it. Reichard Swings. Blocks no good. That's going to be a kill for Reichert. She's been big in that front line, especially in this second game, trying to keep the Pioneers in. And Avery Lowe comes back in. And Davis goes back to serve. So having a server in the back set, they're rushing up to the front as soon as they serve it and kind of switching the rotation around, or do they kind of stay in the back?
For the setter who's serving?
Yeah.
So they'll play right back defense after they serve. So hopefully they have a second while the other team is on offense, and then before they have to come up to the front rail.
Okay. Alvarez, Bisarati. Davis gets this. Mathis, the set. Reichert tries to tip it over, doesn't go over, it gets blocked. It's going to make it 19-17. Still 2 timeouts for the Pioneers. Would not be surprised to see one used here soon. Bordeno with the serve. Reichert, the bump. Davis with the set. Olsen with the swing. Davis again. Olsen again. Olsen kills over this time. 18-19. Back and forth. We've seen all set.
Pioneers. Reichert serving.
Reichert is going to serve. She is a freshman from Baldwin City. A couple freshmen on this team that's made big impact between her and Isabella Munari. And obviously me and Coach Molly is going to be very happy with that. Avery Lowe gets credit with the block there to tie up the game, 19-19. Reichert back to serve once again for the Pioneers. 15 serve aces, 23 serve errors coming into this game, not counting the couple she's had in the first set. Double block comes, gets a tip, goes over back to Minari. It's going to be another kill for the Pioneers, 20-19. Momentum swings here. The Pioneers trying to ride it all the way to the end. Timeout. Park. That is their second timeout. They will be out, but we will come back after the ad break to finish these, hopefully the last 5 points for the Pioneers to carry out this victory.
Their next meet will be Saturday, November the 9th in Cedar Rapids, Iowa at the Hart Conference Championships.
We are back at it. Reichert's still on that back line. Looks like they're maybe talking about the timeouts. They've taken both, is what we have. We are back in action now. Good serve by Reichert. It's going to give them a free ball. Davis to Mathis to Munari. Big swing. That one goes out, though. Seen that story written a couple times here in this game between Park.
Rodriguez serving.
Mathis takes a serve to Davis. All the way on the other side of Lowe with the big swing. That's going to be a kill for the Pioneers. 21-20. Pelkova comes back in for Olsen. She's going to be the middle blocker. Reichard gets the bump. Set by Davis. Swing by Lowe. Falls in. Miscommunication by the Pirates. And that's another point. 3 points away. What are you seeing in this set, sensitive, that timeout that we saw that helps the Pioneers succeed?
Aggressive serving. So you see how aggressively they're serving. They're getting parked out of system, so not able to put up a good hittable ball.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference when they're not just sitting in their comfortable formations.
Exactly.
Big swing by Gomez. I call it out of bounds. Looks like a desperation swing. Wanted it bad and just a little bit too much. Just 2 points away from Pioneers taking a 2-0 set lead. Mathis serves over. Braz gets it over, but nothing going. Davis gets over to Minari. That one's no good. Tips it right over. Pioneers struggle to get control, but that's going to be a point for the Pirates. 23-21. Another substitution. Maria Pim comes back in, but Gomez is going to serve. Gomez is a junior from Columbia. Ogata, Columbia, 5'9", outside hitter. Low with the big swing, goes into the net, 23-22. Pirates get that point. It's going to come down to the wire. Pioneers do have 2 timeouts left, and they will use one right here. Figured that was probably coming. 2-point swing. You really need this set to go 2-0. It's a big difference. I mean, talk about the mindset you have when you're up 2-0 compared to 1-1.
It's definitely a different mindset, right? You don't have 2 under your belt. You just got to finish out that third one. Now, you can't sit back and hope for the third that they're just going to give it to you. You got to give it and go out all the way. But it's definitely a different mindset with the 1-1. Yeah. Less pressure.
Does the rotations change at all, knowing you're up 2-0, or does it continue the pressure, continue the aggressiveness?
Most coaches will probably continue the aggressiveness. Also, considering we're playing Park, who's a very reputable school, has a great program, you're not going to put in and change everything up and hope that things just go well. You know? So.
Coach Smalley definitely has a plan coming to this game. They did beat the Pirates about a month ago, 3-1 at their place. First game, Avery Lowe led the team in kills, 17 kills in that game. Katrina Davis, 54 of the assists, so like I said, pretty heavy, load for her on the setting side. But that's pretty common for a team to have one main setter, probably.
It depends on the team. A lot of teams have started to run a 5-1 and have just one setter, but if you have 2 great setters and you have 6 great hitting options, then you might choose to do a 6-2.
Back to serve for the Pirates is Gomez. She gets it over. Riker with the bump. Davis with the set. Runari with the swing. That one falls for the Pioneers, right in between the double block. That is no good. Sub for the Pioneers. Rodriguez comes in.
Rodriguez serving.
Early on in the year, the Pioneers were going single blocks for a couple of teams. Is that very common to happen? We've seen a lot of double blocks here today.
Again, it kind of depends on who you're playing. Single blocks aren't as common because hitters are able to better hit around you if you only have one block up. But if you're able to put your hands in and get your hands around that ball, then single blocks happen, and they feel great.
Yeah. Point there for the Pirates. They're trying to get the game-winning point for the Pioneers, but it doesn't go their way. 24-23. Pirates to serve. Number 25, Patricia Carrillo. Caveda is going to come and serve for the Pirates. She has not been in the game very often, so see if she can get something going fast. But it is Pioneer game point. They're looking to kill this set right here. Mathis to Davis. Over Minari, big swing. Double block kills it. Pirates get it back over. Reichard back to Davis. Over to Pelkova, and that one blocked is out. Pioneers win set 2. They go up a 2-0 lead. Hughes at home. Thank you, Taylor, for joining us for this set, and congratulations again on your Hall of Fame entry.
Thank you for having me.
We're going to go to break before this third set.
Yeah, thank you. That was okay.
Yeah, no, it was great. It was great. Sorry I didn't have more questions. We are back for this third set, 2-0. Pioneers go up. They struggle to start that second set, but they come back after a huge 3 triple block that gives them a momentum to carry out and to win that second set. Davis set serve start for the Pioneers. Verdano picks it up. Alvarez and tips over by Kovac, and she's going to get the point. They're going to say it touched the ground. There's just kind of a switch in momentum and really aggressiveness by the Pioneers after that timeout, which led to the triple block. I'm sure that was mentioned by Coach Molly during that timeout. Riker gets to Davis, over to Olsen. Kill down the middle. Anderson tries to save it, not going for her.
I know Riker was fired up during that triple block. I saw that.
Absolutely. I mean, it's impressive by that front line 3 times in a row to even just to do it. Reichard back to serve. She gets it over. Alvarez just a tip over. by Caskey, but no good. Riker with a big swing from the back line, and that one doesn't go over, though. Great dig by Riker. Low from the back line. That one falls. Not a super hard swing, but points to point. That's all that matters, right? Doesn't change any difference. 2-1 is your score. A little frustration tip there by the Pirates. Almost hits our beloved work, staff down there in Vino. How dare they?
Won't hit Chad. Chad will hit the ball.
Yeah. Alvarez. Gomez with a huge swing, blocked by the Pioneers. Mathis to Davis, to Lowe on the outside. She swings. That's a kill for the Pioneers. 3-1 is your score. Looking up to sweep the set. Timeout. Super quick by the Pirates. 3-1 is your score. Lowe with the big swing in that replay forces the Pirates to take a timeout. Really hoping that they can get something together, as they cannot lose this set, obviously. They don't want to get swept, because that does not look good for their chances in the conference or the national tournament. But we'll be coming back after this ad break.
We are champions of character.
Three to 1 is your score. Reichert in the back line. Gets it over, almost an ace, but it's not going to go. Cerati with a big swing. That gets blocked by the Pioneers. They get it over, though. Renari bumps it up. Low with the big swing herself. That doesn't go over. Olsen tries a 5 for the middle line. Doesn't get it. Goes over to the Pioneers' side. They give a free ball for the Pirates. Cerati with a big swing again. That one's no good. Gomez herself. Saved by Munari. Olsen, that one falls. Finally, after a long volley, we get something to go. Mia Olsen having a good game. And they need it after this, a couple of sets where they've struggled to keep it in from that back line. They just need someone being consistent. Olsen has been that person for them today. Alvarez gets it over. Tough swing for Caskey, and that goes out. 5-1 Pioneers. So that timeout is not successful. Try to stop the momentum for the Pioneers super fast in that 3-1. Fastest timeout we've seen today, and didn't end up paying off for them. Emily Mathis, or Mia Olsen, Mia Olsen with a huge swing. Doesn't need a set. She's going to get the kill either way. 6-1 is your score. Continue the success. Reichert. Alvarez. Gomez swing. That one, it is in. Soft call by the line judge. They're going to give it to the Pirates 6-2. Sub for the Pirates, number 22, Angelina Rodriguez. And number 13, Farinka Turin, who's the first time in the game for her. Pirates looking for a different lineup, maybe just a little different taste after going down 2-0. They're trying to find anybody who can give them any momentum at this point. Munari gets the bump. Goes back to Munari from Davis. Does not fall. Gomez with the big swing. Tipped at the line. Mia Olsen, that is a third kill of this set. She has been on fire. And Emily Mathis is going to start the serve train. Sub here, Pelkova comes back in for Olsen. Get her a breather after her early success in this set. Oh, Emily Mathis serves that one. It's a close call. They're going to call it the other way, but that's a really close call. I'm really surprised they gave for that one to her. Just a little bit. That's a tough call there for the line judge. Mathis gets low with the kill. That one was no good. Reichert saves it. Munari with the bump. Davis is going to give it over. Going to be a free ball for the Pirates. Big swing by Bratz. That one's going to fall in. That's a tough call. Kasky with the big swing. I mean, 2 calls go the Pirates' way within a matter of plays. And that's really hard for them to take. 2 calls in a row, 7-4 is your score. Pirates. Gomez serves it right into the net. In basketball, we say ball don't lie. Maybe that's not a saying on volleyball, but I'm going to go for it anyways. Rodriguez subs in for the Pioneers.
Tough calls, but the refs been 100% on all of them.
Yeah, and they have. And it's just tough. So close. So many of them. That's what it is.
Yes.
Rodriguez gets it over. Bardano. Anderson with the tip. Great save by Mathis. Renard with the kill. Attempt no good. Double block from the Pioneers. Goes out of bounds. And when Mathis tries again to get a big save, can't do it. Pirates are going to end up with the point is 8-5.
Good dive there by Mathis.
Yeah, absolutely. Great dig on the first one. And the second one, I mean, it's super close, but just a little out of reach.
Got it with the back of her hand.
A little pancake there. A little pancake action. Serving for the Pirates, Carrillo Abday. And gives her an ace. 8-6 your score on this third set. It is a 2-0 lead for the Pioneers. So Pirates are playing a little bit desperate. Need a victory here. Cannot be swept 3-0, especially being 0-5 on the road. They got to win a road game. Davis sets it over to Nard. Big swing. That one falls in. Point for the Pioneers. Kill for Munari. She's going to go back to that back line. It seems like every time right before she serves, she gets that kill. Let's go ahead. She wants to serve. That's what it is. Wants to be on that back line, and obviously she's good there, so we want her there too. See, I can see one sign here in the 2 section. Serve for Jesus. It's a good sign.
It's a good sign. It's very Nazarene.
Very Nazarene. Park attack is out of bounds. Braz just misses a little long, and we've seen that from both sides all day. So it's not a surprise that this is going to be a continued story. Renari gets it over. Big swing by Kovac. No good. Verdano gets it over, and Braz just struggles. Doesn't even get close to the net, to be honest. Another timeout. That's both timeouts used by the Pirates in this third set. They are out of timeouts in a set they must win. We'll come back after this break as we continue Pioneer Volleyball.
MNU is community.
MNU is a
11-6 is your score. Pirates out of timeouts.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. No more timeouts left. If MNU gets some momentum here, it's going to be hard to stop.
Yeah, you can't regroup. You have no chance to, and that's why I'm surprised this early. I mean, if you look at the other sets, we hadn't even seen a timeout before 17 points into the game, so it's surprising they've already both. But they're desperate, and they called for had absolutely a change in play. Davis tries to get her own killed here today, doesn't get it. Pirates going to reset. Big swing by Kovac, that one is out. Pioneers ball. Minari still back there to serve. Isabel Minari. Serves to the right. Anderson gets it over. Ross can't get killed, but she's a good attempt. Riker herself, no good. Anderson, Riker gets a save. Davis with the serve. Davis, Minari in the back line. That one's going to be in. 13-6 to score. Not a super difficult one to hit, but no one really took a dove on it for the Pirates. Maybe a miscommunication, maybe just a general lack of effort. Could be. I'm not really sure which one really happened there. Minari to serve again. Oof, weird bounce off the bump. But big hit by number 20, Mari Pym. Park gets the point. It's 13-7. Your score. The Pioneers looking to sweep the series here versus Pirates. And sweep the series in this season. Already beat them one time at their place just about a month ago. Alvarez serving for the Pirates. She's going to serve all the way from the right corner. Haven't seen that yet out of anybody else except her. Davis with the set. Attack by Riker is no good. Sarati with the big swing. That one is no good. Riker doesn't get a fall. Great tip by the Pirates. Pym goes to the attack. It is out of bounds. Pioneers going to get the point. 14-7 is your score.
Number 11's Alvarez, right?
Yes.
She was here about 2 years ago when they played, when MNU beat Park, and she had the lifting problems, but she's always been kind of unique differently with the way she plays.
Her style is just a little unique.
Different.
Alvarez gets it over to Kovac. No success, though. Davis with the block.
Davis. That was smart.
Double block. Doesn't need it. Riker to Davis to Olsen. Rossetti with the save. Davis to Riker. Oh, tough call.
Saying we're in the net.
I think they called it and they hit the line there on the pole. I'm not sure it did. Molly's going to talk to him about it. They're going to go discuss this play. They don't have official review is what we've been told, right? So what we're probably going to see is a replay, if anything, right? If they give it to the Pioneers.
What are they looking for again? I'm sorry.
I believe they said that it was out and it hit the line. It hit the red. It hit the little the red pole.
Oh, the red? Okay, hold on. The antenna pole?
Yeah, and they gave us to the Pirates.
Oh, it did.
It did.
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Barely.
Molly's going to talk to the referees about it. She's not very sure about it. She doesn't have the fortune. She doesn't have the fortune, that we do of the replay up here, but
yeah, the pole moves.
It's very slight. It's a close call, but Pirates are going to end up getting it either way. Whether it's the right call or not, the refs made their decision. Anderson goes for the serve. Bernard with a bump. The attack by Olsen. Great set by Davis, and Olsen with a kill. Lowe's going to come back in for Rodriguez. Those front three have had huge success in this game versus Park with Mia Olsen, Avery Lowe, and Alyssa Riker. They're looking to continue to do that in this third set so they can pull away with the sweep. Shane Davis with a serve. Alvarez, Gomez gets a tip over. Davis gets to Riker. Riker with another kill for the Pioneers. That makes it 16-8, just 9 points away.
You know what? If MNU can be good against good teams, and bad against bad teams, and we get to the playoffs and do good against good teams, that will work out for us because we're going to play only good teams.
Well, that's what we've seen all year. You know, they struggle against teams that they probably shouldn't be, but with teams like CMU and Park and all these guys, they seem to have very good success. So
Benedict's pretty legit, though.
But you think about it, like I said, you make it to the playoffs, you're not going to face a bad team, so they're going to be prepared every week, and maybe that's the difference. But they got to get there. They got to win this game to continue to move on. Davis, close call on the line. They can call that one out. Another serving error. Seen a couple of those in these matches. Verdinho. Going to serve for the Pirates. Verdinho with the serve. Renari with the bump. Davis with the set. Riker with the attack, and that's going to turn into a kill. Couple touches there by the Pirates to try to keep it alive, but really couldn't get a hold of it, and it's going to result in an MNU Pioneers point. And like we said, there'd probably be a timeout in this situation if they had it, but they burned two super quickly, and the Pirates are going to have to figure it out without the help of their coach here. Davis gets it over to Menard. That's going to be another kill. Almost a miscommunication between Mathis and Davis. Almost ran over each other, but ends up turning out well for the Pioneers. A happy ending.
Davis's play where she ended up going for the block instead of just setting it was really smart because she was like, oh, I have no chance of this. I'm just going to throw a block up there.
And that's your best chance, to not getting scored on in general. Another serving error for the Pioneers. A lot of self-inflicted wounds in these three, sets that we've seen.
All right, Pickelman's player of the game. Take your pick. Prediction.
Man, so many players.
I know, it's always a hard question.
And to me, the most consistent of them all is probably Davis.
I was going to think Davis, too.
We've seen a couple of the front lines struggle to keep it in a couple times, so a couple serving errors. Davis had the most all-around game. No super flashy plays like the other ones, but it's hard to say that she hasn't been the best player on the court. Davis with the set. Olsen, that's a kill. She's making her case, though, with this third set. She's got 5 kills in this one set. Really looking to win this for the Pioneers. I wouldn't be surprised if Olsen or Riker or Minari, too. Even Avery Lowe has been good.
Pick one, though.
I'm going with Davis. Davis is my pick, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I'll be different than you. I think it's Davis, but I'll just go Minari just to make it interesting.
Just to make it interesting. Wow. That one hurt is what it looked like. Maybe a little pain, a little sting.
Minari's been sneaky. I doubt she'd get it, but
yeah.
Davis has been more in there and overall.
20-12 your score. Gomez in the back line, serving for the Pirates. Gets it over. First touch by Reichard. So Davis and Pelkova gets the kill. I will say, though, it has been a good all-around team win. I think every aspect of the game has been good, other than a couple self-inflicted wounds from serving errors and the long hits. I would say the Pioneers played a good, well-rounded game.
I thought Park had some good plays, honestly, too, today.
Yeah, and they did.
Park had some good center dumps in there that I was like, oh, that was good. Like, some good ones that the Meniers were not expecting. Good try there by Mathis.
Coach is scrambling out of the way on our side. Doesn't want to get hit there. The Pirates end up getting a point. 21-13 is the score. Cario Ubeda back for the Pirates. 25, number 25 for them. She serves, goes straight into the net. Another serving error. And when you're down 2-0, losing in the set 3 by 8 points, you just can't have those errors. Based on the 9-point Pioneer lead. Unari to serve now for the Pioneers. Big swing by Pim, but that one's going to go our way off the block.
Point, Pirates.
Brooms are coming out for the student section already. You love to see it. Highly entertaining student section. One of the better ones when we get full.
Agreed. I don't know whether they're better ones, honestly.
It's hard to say.
I mean, I don't watch enough. I don't go on enough away games, obviously.
Yeah. And it's different for every sport, really.
Yeah.
Different crowds. Pirates get another point there. Mathis flying around on all these dives. Almost flies into our tables here.
She's not scared of gravity.
Honestly, it's pretty obvious to me. I would imagine there's got to be a lot of ice after the game, a lot of rest. Pelkova with the big swing. Those blocks for the Pirates hit it out of bounds, which means it's 23-15, 2 points away from a 3-0 win for the Pioneers and 2-0 on the season series against the Pirates. Rossetti back in the game. She's looking to make an impact. She hasn't done too much all day, not a lot on her, but she wants to get a couple points for her team to carry this out. Davis to Reichard. Why not? Another one for Reichard. 24-15. Match point. The Brooms are sweeping. Crowd's getting into it. Crowd is standing. It's time. Match point, 24-15. Rossetti serves. Alvarez. That's tough. Kovac's going to get there for the Pirates.
Kovac with the kill.
24-16, but the crowd's not going to sit down. It's game point for the last set. They're looking for a big win over a rival team. Mathis to Davis. Olsen gets it over on the tip. That one's no good. Alvarez. Big. Olsen with the block. Renari with the dig. Mathis gets it over. Anderson to Alvarez. To Cerati. Riker with the save. Davis to Olsen. Tips it over. That one's no good. Gomez. Alvarez to Gomez. Point for the Pirates. Great volley there. Would have been a good one to end on. Would have been a really good one, but the Pirates continue to fight back. 24-17.
Still have some room.
Just a 7-point lead, so anything's possible, but we'd like to close it out here. Davis with the set for Olsen.
Still some room.
They call it out. They're going to say no touch. I didn't know if there was a touch there by the Pirates, but they're going to say no. 24-18. The crowd's still on their feet. They're looking for the game match point. Anderson on the back line. Anderson serves. Renari to Davis. To Olsen. No, Reichard. Reichard with a big swing. That's no good. Cerati with a double swing down. Davis to Reichard. Tips it over. That one's going to fall. Nope, they're going to say it does fall. The ref calls it on the ground. And that'll be 3-0 win for the Pioneers. 25-18 is your final score to set 3. The Pioneers move to 13-11 on the year and sweep the Pirates in the season series. Thank you all for joining us. It has been a great time. We want to congratulate again Taylor Grubb as she gets into the Hall of Fame. That is a hard achievement. Tomorrow, lots of sports going on. Tomorrow's homecoming football game is at 2 o'clock. We hope to see you then. It is at ODAC facilities. Goodbye and good night.